Hey guys, so very quickly, if you're new to this video, welcome. I strongly suggest you watch the first tense switching exercise video first. I'm getting these done quickly. I'm teaching in half an hour until 8:30 this evening. But this is the homework for a lot of the people that I teach this week. So what are we basically doing? We are getting comfortable reading a piece of text, being able to translate and instantly change tenses. Why is this useful? Every single time you read a piece of anything in French, you should just, as a matter of course, practice jumping around the tenses, keeping everything else the same, but jumping around the tenses. It's going to help you. I cannot even tell you how useful it is. So, right then, most of you are either asleep or at work because the time that it is. No one ever watches these at this time in my morning, but obviously those guys of you that are going to watch this later, so the Callums, the Mikes, this world, then do obviously please, guys of you that are going to watch this later, so the Callums, the Mikes, this world, then do obviously please comment underneath how you found it. And what we're really looking forward here isn't just the ability to do it, it's the ability to do it smoothly. Yeah, so it should just be like that. So there is our article from the marvelouslingua.com. Not that marvelous, because they're not actually equipped with sort of C1, C2 texts and stuff, but you know, not too bad. So for those of you that are doing this, I strongly recommend you open this article. It's a different article. Alternatively, let me see if I can pop some bits up in there as we go through, so that way you haven't got to read it again. Swapping, watching it on YouTube. So, it's a pain. You can't just pop all the text up in one go. That's there. That's there. That's the first bit. Oh, things I do, people. The things I do for people. Up it goes. There we go. There's the second bit coming up. To get it done. Anybody else who's able to watch on a PC or any kind of tablet or device where you can please do that. It'll be endlessly better for you. This is just, I'm doing this for those of you who watch on phones and bits and pieces who can't have the text boxes up from other things at the same time as your YouTube that you're watching. So we're nearly done, and then we're all ready to go. Right, nearly done. Up we go. 214, perfect. There we go. There and there. Right, so we've got all the text down the side. Let's just quickly read it. So, je m'appelle Jessica, je suis une fille, je suis française et j'ai 13 ans. Je vais à l'école à Nice, mais j'habite à Cagnes-sur-Mer. J'ai 2 frères. So my name's Jessica, I'm a girl, I'm French, I'm 13, I go to school in Nice, but I live at Cagnes-sur-Mer. I've got 2 brothers. Le premier s'appelle Thomas, il a 14 ans. Le second s'appelle Yann, il a 9 ans. So the first one's called Thomas, he's 14. The second is called Yann, he's 9 years old. If you're kind of doing these videos where you're learning to do all the different tenses in one go, I reckon you're pretty capable of understanding this anyway. So mon papa est italien, il est fleuriste. Ma mère est allemande, elle est avocate. So my daddy is Italian and he's a florist. My mom is German and she's a lawyer. I just love the gender there, that the dad is a florist, the mom is a lawyer. Yay for gender equality. Mes frères et moi parlons français, italien et allemand à la maison. So my brothers and I, we speak French, Italian and German at the home, in the home. Good for you. Nous avons une grande maison avec un chien, un poisson et 2 chats. We've got a big house with a dog, a fish and 2 cats. Aujourd'hui, on est samedi, nous rendons visite à notre grand-mère. So today, it's Saturday, we visit our grandmother. We're visiting. Notice we use rendre visite for people. Don't use visiter with people. You can visiter un musée, or like a town hall or something, but with people say, on est allé voir, so we went to see, or on a rendu visite à, we rendered visit to, okay? So quickly finish this off so we can change the tenses. Elle a 84 ans. Notice we say 84 ans. Elle habite à Antibes. J'adore ma grand-mère, elle est très gentille, elle fait des bons gâteaux. Lundi, je retourne à l'école, je suis content je vais voir Amélie, c'est ma meilleure amie, j'aime beaucoup l'école, mes matières préférées sont le français et le sport, j'aime beaucoup lire et je nage très bien. So that is all. Today, it's Saturday, we're going to go visit my grandma. She's 84 and she lives in Antibes. I love my grandma, she's really kind, sweet, and she makes good cakes. Monday, I'm going back to school. I'm happy. I'm going to see Amelie. She's my best friend. I like going to school. My favorite subjects, matières not préférées, are French and sport. J'aime beaucoup lire et je nage très bien. Right, I've got a few minutes and then I've got a teacher. Let's get this done. So, for those of you that are watching either live or those of you that watch later, the text should be available for you. You should be able to click and have the notes of what I'm typing and what we're translating come up on the side. If you can't do it, then please email me and I'll explain. So, first exercise, I just think it's useful. Let's make the I a third person. I think that's quite useful. Okay, it's a good exercise to get into. So let's say we're saying her name is Jessica. Okay, so as we read it, I'm only going to point out interesting bits. Otherwise, let's just try a straight read. As we read that, straight away making it a third person. Okay, and read along with me and see if you could do it as well. Elle s'appelle Jessica. Elle est une fille. Elle est française. So as you're saying that then, so je suis une fille, there's an automatic link. You should in your mouth be able to manage the link. Elle est une fille. Not, even though it's not written out, yeah? Elle est une fille, you can say elle est une fille, but elle est une fille I think is nicer. Elle est française, elle a 13 ans. Elle va à l'école à Nice, mais elle habite à Cagnes-sur-Mer. Elle a 2 frères. So your eyes are kind of getting used to scanning this and only changing the verbs. Great. Lovely. Le premier s'appelle Thomas. So we're now talking about the brother, so none of that needs to change if we're talking first person to third person, because he's still third person. Same with the father. Yeah? So the only thing that needs to change is the possessive. So son papa est italien et il est fleuriste. Sa mère est allemande. Ses frères et elle parlent. Yeah? Parlent, obviously the they form. Français, italien, allemand à la maison. Ils ont une grande maison avec un chien, un poisson et 2 chats. So we kind of are developing a system where we change the subject pronouns, that's the I, the you, the he, the she, and the verbs, obviously, and the possessives. Yeah? Going down. Aujourd'hui, on est samedi. Ils rendent, yeah, because it's the they, ils rendent visite à leur grand-mère. Notice it's grand-mère, not grande-mère. Even though she's feminine, we've just shortened it with time to grand-mère. Okay. We're talking about the grandma now, so we can keep it in the third person. Elle a 84 ans, elle habite à Antibes. Elle adore sa grand-mère. She's very nice. She makes great cakes. That doesn't change. Lundi, elle retourne à l'école. Elle est contente. Elle va voir Amélie. C'est sa meilleure amie. Let me go to the third person. Elle aime beaucoup l'école. Ses matières préférées sont le français et le sport. Elle aime beaucoup lire et elle nage très bien. So, those of you that have just joined us, we are translating again into different senses from the text that is down the side. If the text isn't showing up for you, scroll up. It should be at the top. There it is now. I'm fairly sure you can find it. So off we go. So we're now going to read this text and we're going to stick it straight away into the past. So those of you that missed the previous video, that's no problem. Please do watch it. What are we doing when we automatically stick something in the past? We do not just uniformly stick everything in the 1, 2, 3. We do not just uniformly stick everything in the 1, 2. We remember that we've got a balance of action, 1, 2, 3 with auxiliary, ongoing description or repeated action in the 2, the imperfect tense, or things that we're showing off in the further past, so had happened before, we're going to use have in the middle, or été in the middle there. So off we go. So I'm going to say the original, we're going to go back to first person, we're going to make it about I. I'm not going to make you switch to third person and the past yet. So I'm going to quickly say the original and then we're going to say what we're going to do for the past. So, je m'appelle Jessica, je suis une fille, je suis française, j'ai 13 ans, je vais à l'école à Nice, mais j'habite à Cagnes-sur-Mer, j'ai 2 frères. So you are reading that, you've got to think to yourself, how much of that is stuff that's happening just right now, or how much of that is action, it's just ongoing stuff. So if it's ongoing in the present, it's ongoing in the past. So, je m'appelais Jessica, again, and you need to kind of help yourself with these situations and imagine, imagine I'm an old lady looking back on my life. So, je m'appelais Jessica, j'étais une fille, I was a girl, let's assume she's changed gender. J'étais française, let's assume she's got married. Et j'avais 13 ans. J'allais Yes, I used to go. So notice in English, you might say I went. Yeah, but it's not I went, je suis allé. It's I used to go, even though you wouldn't say that in English. J'allais à l'école à Nice, mais j'habitais à Cagnes-sur-Mer. J'avais deux frères. I had two brothers. Keep going into the was and the past. Le premier s'appelait Thomas. Il avait, A-V-A-I-T, 14 ans. Le second s'appelait AIT, Yann, et il avait A-V-A-I-T. So once you kind of clock, once you kind of work out what's going on, most of the spelling's the same. It's just the AIT on the end for the was. Or the AIS for the I. So mon papa était italien. Yeah, can I remind you, we've got that E on the T. Et il était fleuriste. Ma mère était allemande et était avocate. Mes frères et moi parlions, so that would be used to speak. Okay, that would be the was form now in the past. Okay, that would be, wouldn't be avant parler, because that would be spoke. Okay? Une grande maison avec un chien, un poisson et deux chats. Okay, lovely. Aujourd'hui, on est samedi. Nous rendons visite. Now, this is where it's interesting. Today's Saturday, okay? If you're choosing to say, it's a Saturday and we visit my grandma every Saturday, then you say, nous rendions visite à. If you're saying, today's Saturday, just today, we're visiting my grandma. If we stuck that in the past, it would be, on that day, we visited my grandma, and that would be, nous avons rendu visite à. So that is our key to going into the past. Thinking about the past, are we talking about something that's an action that we're talking about, or are we talking about a regular action? So an ongoing thing. So nous avons rendu visite à notre grand-mère. Description, elle avait 84 ans et elle habitait, she used to live à Antibes. Obviously, this is hypothetical because even if the grandma had died, you'd say, I still love my grandma, but I used to love my grandma. J'adorais ma grand-mère. Elle fait des bons gâteaux. That will go into the better French. Elle faisait de bons gâteaux. It's like better French to have a DE rather than a DES before a plural noun, before an adjective, before a noun, for the plural, but I don't want to tell lingua that. Lundi, je retourne à l'école. So that's an action that's taking place. So on Monday, I'm going back to school. So if that went in the past, that would be lundi, je suis retourné à l'école. And because she's feminine, and because it's an extra verb, it would be written like that. Okay? Je suis retourné à l'école. Okay? Je suis contente, that's a description. So in the past, that would be j'étais contente. How am I spelling the was? The je, A-I-S, good. I'm going to go and see Amelie. So in the past, that would either be I was going to see Amelie, or I went to see Amelie, or I saw Amelie. So all of those would work. So how would you say I saw Amelie? J'ai vu Amelie. How would you say I was going to see? J'allais voir. Or I went to see, je suis allé voir, whatever. Okay, that depends on how you translate it. She was my best friend. I mean, let's assume that they're no longer best friends. C'était ma meilleure amie. I used to like, j'aimais beaucoup l'école. Mes matières préférées étaient, E-T-A-I-N-T. Yeah, let's pop that one in again. Okay. Étaient le français et le sport. So this is really useful as a video for those of you that only ever write in the present tense for school or exams, and you think, no, I do kind of need other stuff. Great. J'aime beaucoup lire, so j'aimais beaucoup lire et je nageais très bien. Again, that's a general thing. If it was I swam once very well, I swam very well once, j'ai nagé. Right? Look at it again, we're going to stick the whole thing in the future. So hypothetically, I will be called Jessica, I will be a girl, I will be French, and I will be 13 years. Again, it's a stupid exercise. Let's just imagine it's all a daydream of we go. So je m'appellerai Jessica, daydream of we go. So, je m'appellerai Jessica, je serai une fille, je serai française et j'aurai 13 ans. J'irai, I will go, yeah, I-R-A-I, à l'école à Nice, mais j'habiterai, in my daydream, I'll live à Cagnes-sur-Mer. J'habiterai, j'aurai deux frères, yeah, A-U-R-A-I. Le premier s'appellera, will be called, okay, il aura 14 ans, s'appellera et il aura. So we really, really learn with the future that it's all very, very wrong. Okay, I know this is a silly exercise because it's like, this will be my life. The whole thing's imaginary, but there you go. Mon papa sera, S-E-R-A, et il sera fleuriste. Ma mère sera allemande et elle sera avocate. So what's kind of interesting is that we discover about the future that it's all just the ray, ra, ron. You've got the going to do something tense, as we talked about in the last video, but there's less stress on whether it's kind of a quick thing that will be or the general new status will be. Okay? Mes parents et mes frères et moi parlerons, future, français, italien et allemand dans la maison. Nous aurons, we will have, une grande maison avec un chien, un poisson et deux chats. Aujourd'hui, on est so we can't say today, so we'll say in the future. It will be on sera samedi, it will be a Saturday. Saturday, nous rendrons visite à notre grand-mère. By then, she will be, elle aura 84 ans et elle habitera à Antibes. J'adorerais, make sure that you don't say j'adorerais. J'adorerais ma grand-mère, elle sera, yeah, she'll be very nice. Elle fera, she will make nice cakes, okay? I will go to school. Je retournerai à l'école. Je serai contente. J'irai voir. Ou je verrai. So I'm going to see. So I will go to see. Je verrai voir. Ou j'irai. Ou je verrai aussi. Elle sera, ou ce sera ma meilleure amie. J'aimerais beaucoup l'école. My favorite subjects will be. Mes matières préférées seront le français et le sport. Where's the stuff about swimming? I need to scroll down. J'aimerais beaucoup lire et je nagerai très bien. Great. Final one. Read it through. Now, you could do that in the would as well. Just to check you had it, you could just go, I would be called Jessica. I would be a girl. I would be French. I would be, you could practice doing that. You could then make it a he, read it through as a he, and make that a would. Yeah, so let's say it's he would be, she would be called Jessica. Elle s'appellerait Jessica, elle serait une fille, elle serait française, elle aurait 13 ans, elle irait à l'école à Nice, mais elle habiterait à Cagnes-sur-Mer, elle aurait 2 frères. I mean, you can practice going into the would as well, whatever tense you need to jump into to practice just reading it and getting it straight away. Right, so subjunctive. So remember the subjunctive, we're going on the assumption, I am happy that. So, je suis content que je m'appelle Jessica, je suis contente que je sois une fille, que je sois française et que j'ai 13 ans, A-I-E, on met A. Je suis contente que j'aille à l'école à Nice. I is the spelling of the subjunctive go. Mais que j'habite à Cagnes-sur-Mer. Je suis content que j'ai, that's the spelling of the have in the subjunctive, 2 frères. I'm happy that the first is called Thomas. Je suis content que le premier s'appelle Thomas. Je suis content qu'il ait subjunctive 14 ans. I'm happy that he's called Yann and that he's 9. Je suis content qu'il s'appelle Yann et qu'il ait 9 ans. Just to remind me, I need to teach in a second. I'm happy that we have. Je suis content que nous ayons. I mean, contente if it was a girl, I suppose. Je suis content que nous ayons une grande maison avec un chien, un poisson et 2 chats. Lovely. Aujourd'hui, un samedi, je suis content que nous rendions. Yes, so standard, soft, hard verb. Yeah, rendions, subjunctive. Je suis content que nous rendions visite à notre grand-mère. Rendions, subjunctive. Those of you that are just watching at this point, we are making this subjunctive. So I'm happy that. So I'm happy that she's 84. Je suis content qu'elle ait AIT 84 ans. Et je suis content qu'elle habite à Antibes. I'm happy I love my grandma. Je suis content que j'adore ma grand-mère. I'm happy she's very nice. Je suis content qu'elle soit SOIT, très gentille. Je suis content qu'elle fasse de bons gâteaux. Lundi, je retourne à l'école. Je suis content que je retourne à l'école. Same spelling. Je suis content que je suis contente. You got on there anyway. I'm happy I'm going to see. Je suis contente que j'aille voir Amélie. I'm happy she's my best friend. Je suis content que ce soit. Yeah, je suis content qu'elle soit would be better in this case. Say you can use for her, but ce soit, je suis content qu'elle soit ma meilleure amie. You can use it actually. I'm being picky. Je suis content que j'aime beaucoup l'école. Je suis content que mes matières préférées soient l'école, soit le français et le sport. Je suis content que j'aime beaucoup lire et je suis content que je nage très bien. That won't change. So I will leave you with this. I won't be doing many more of these tense changing exercises. It's just to show you that you need to pick up your French textbook or your French reading book or whatever you're doing, and you just need to practice reading in a different tense. So for example, those of you who read literature, automatically you will be seeing stuff in the passé simple. So if it was like Harry Potter went to school and he ate an apple, not really in Harry Potter, but Harry Potter alla à l'école et il mangea. Yeah, so that would be the passé simple. If you don't know what the passé simple is, it's the book tense. It's what we use in books. Do please watch the video on that. So if you've said that Harry Potter alla à l'école et Harry Potter mangea une pomme, try reading that tense back to yourself, that text back to yourself, sticking it in the normal tense, so the oral part. So Harry Potter a mangé une pomme, Harry Potter est allé à l'école. So it's really useful to do this. Any single time at all you presented with any text, you know, play sticking it in different tenses. Notice as well that you guys, I eat it, je le mange. I buy it, je le mangerai, je l'achèterai. Get used to, I'm going to buy it, je vais l'acheter, I'm going to eat it, je vais le manger. The le plate takes and goes in a different place. So it's a really blooming good exercise to take any French that you've got, any source, your books, your textbooks, your whatever previous essays you've written, and just read them at speed, placing them in different tenses and also making them different people. So don't always just write with je, write with nous, write with they, write with whatever, because this whole thing stops you just being somebody who can only use the present tense and can only use je. I need to go and teach, guys. Okay, so I'll leave this video up here for everybody. Any problems, anything I've done grammar-wise in this you don't understand, logical language learning, gmail.com, and I will send you the appropriate video. So I hope this has been really useful. It'll be live now for anybody that wants to watch it. There's 2 up there. And like I said, to let you know that my podcasts are still available. Okay, so if you find a link for that, let me just make sure you've got that. So I do still have the podcast link. Let me just find it 1 second. And that way you can purchase that discount, which is basically all the big vocab files that I offer are available absolutely cheaply to anybody that's watched through YouTube. So there's hours and hours of content of just me giving all the vocab that I really think you need for exams. It covers everything: food, lifestyle, the works, and it's at a discount rate for people who are on YouTube. And it's also a sound file, so you can jog with it, run with it, not swim with it, but there you go. So that's available. Any other questions on the grammar that have been used in these videos, do please let me know, and keep your eye out, because like I said, I am soon doing the introduction to how to be an interpreter video, which will be about how to interpret live rather than just translate text, which is different. Okay, so let me know if you're interested in taking part in that. If not, I will speak to you guys soon. All right, take care. Loads of love.